where you light a candle, you put calming essential oils in the bath, and you do deep breathing, listening to really beautiful music. And so in the morning, if you create this routine, it is going to give you so much energy and vitality. And the oils that are really good for energy and vitality are rosemary. Basil helps with concentration and productivity. Lemon actually helps boost your immune system. And rosemary and peppermint is also very, very energizing. So those would be morning rituals with essential oils. I actually make aromatherapy perfumes, and I custom blend essential oils according to what the client needs. And so I take my essential oil blend and I will apply it behind my ears, the crook of my arm. Essential oils are always blended in a carrier oil of sweet coconut oil is.
Hey there, my friend. Welcome to the Powerful and Passionate Healthcare Professionals podcast. I'm your host, Sabrina. I am a cardiothoracic surgery PA with a background in public health and neuroscience. I'm also your peak performance coach. I had to say no to working extreme long hours where I was always on call and feeling exhausted, underappreciated, and undervalued, and said heck yes to a life and career that elevates my energy and passion without compromising my health and sanity. Now, I'm among the mission to support ambitious healthcare professional like you with a demanding career to become a confident leader who are living purposefully and fulfilled to truly be both a powerhouse in your career and a passionate person in life. Let's start our journey today. Hi, everyone. This is Sabrina, your host for the Powerful and Passionate Healthcare Professionals podcast. Thank you so much for coming back for another episode. And today we have another exciting speaker with us. She is Linda Anne Kahn. Is that how I say your name?
It's Kahn.
Kahn. All right. So Linda Anne Kahn. So we met for at least a year now through being public speakers in the same area of health and wellness, teaching, practicing, and just really seeing each other's growth and energy throughout our time being virtual friends. And now she's actually here with us on the podcast to share with you. She is a aromatic wellness warrior, over 25 years of experience in the field of integrated care. And she is a nationally certified lymphatic therapist and aromatherapy, board certified massage therapy, and integrated health coach. She's a co-author of the
Lymphedema and Lymphedema Nutrition Guide.
Oh, wow. Lymphedema nutritional guide. I know in vascular surgery, one of the toughest thing is when people have lymphedema. Not much we can do for them at all. In vascular, we work on the arteries and veins. When they swell up from a lymphatic side, we constantly refer patient out. So this is awesome. And she's the president and director of the Picnic Aromatherapy Day Spa in San Diego. And one of my best friends live in San Diego. So next time I'm in town, I will check you out for sure.
For Beauty Clinique.
Beauty Clinique.
Uh-huh.
Hi. Sorry for reading wrong on the description. But we'll have all her information posted in the show notes as we proceed, so you can find all the amazing things that she does. But before further ado, I would love for Linda to introduce herself. How did you get here? How come aromatherapy, essential oil is something that you love and become certified in this area to teach your patients?
Well, I am really passionate about helping people and about helping entrepreneurs. And one of the ways is with aromatherapy. And I use essential oils every single day of my life. I trained in South Africa, and I trained as a beauty therapist originally. And a man came from England teaching a course on aromatherapy. And I smelt my first essential oil, which was ylang ylang. And I felt that I was transported to another land. I really did. There was this inner connection. And so I've had a love affair with essential oils ever since and have been using them in my practice and teach a certification program. And I'm constantly still studying and learning. I've studied aromatic medicine, psychoaromatherapy, and more, and then teach this to other people. And I've found over the years that oils can help on so many levels. When you're really stressed and busy, and you're a busy entrepreneur like I am, at the end of the day, the best thing to do is to take an aromatic bath. And to help you to sleep, you take Roman chamomile, sweet marjoram, and lavender, put it in your bath, get in the bath, breathe really deeply, and then you will have the most wonderful sleep. So I can go on and on and on talking about aromatherapy, but I think Sabrina wants to ask me some questions. But that was how I came into this journey. And it's been an over 30-year-old love affair and still continuing.
That's amazing, especially when we talk about what we do. Can we really feel like it's a love affair? It's something that it's not just our passion and continue to work at it, become a machine. But then you actually put yourself into a prison and turn it into something that's toxic for us of all that always on mentality. And we can't even hold back and realizing what Linda even talked about right before the show is her way of making a ritual for everything that you do for yourself. Now, when we talk about healthcare, it's not just like, taking care of myself. I'm able to relax for a bath here and there, get my nail done, get a massage, go on vacation. But if you only get to those points weeks down the road or only on the weekends and not thinking about your day-to-day life, then you have put yourself into the mindset of, if only I did this, then I become happier, more relaxed, more joyful. No. Every day as a moment of moving forward, we have to be in that mindset of like, do I bring joy today? Did I set myself right today? What are the non-negotiable? Because these things, if we're so drained, if we have no energy, then no matter how productive you want to be, how much impact you want to create, it's not going to happen. So I would love it for Linda to share with us from all the busy healthcare professionals out there. What are you see some of the things that we haven't been doing so well, and how do we really create that non-negotiable and create these rituals for all of us?
So what I like to do is, we're all busy, right? There's so many schedules. There's so many deadlines. You can just be caught up in deadlines all the time and following them and doing them. But you have to create an appointment for yourself as well. And you have to keep to it. And one of the things to do is a daily ritual. And I do this every single day. This is one of the things. Go to an open window. You drink 3 glasses of water. That's an old naturopathic remedy. You go to the open window and you do a lot of deep breathing. When you breathe deeply, you're stimulating all your gut over here in the cisterna chyli, and you're moving lymph. You're calming and relaxing your mind. You can also take some of your favorite essential oils. My favorite is neroli, which is orange blossom. Put it in your hand, rub it together, and gently inhale. Then take a dry brush and dry brush. I teach people to dry brush in the direction of the lymphatics. And so we dry brush. That takes about 4 minutes. And after you've done that, you can do your meditation, or you can go on your walk. I walk with my dog every single day. Or you can take an aromatic bath. I actually like to do the bath at night. So there can be an evening ritual where you light a candle, you put calming essential oils in the bath, and you do deep breathing, listening to really beautiful music. And so in the morning, if you create this routine, it is going to give you so much energy and vitality. And the oils that are really good for energy and vitality are rosemary. Basil helps with concentration and productivity. Lemon actually helps boost your immune system. And rosemary and peppermint is also very, very energizing. So those would be morning rituals with essential oils. I actually make aromatherapy perfumes and I custom blend essential oils according to what the client needs. And so I take my essential oil blend and I will apply it behind my ears, the crook of my arm. Essential oils are always blended in a carrier oil of sweet coconut oil. Is fractionated coconut oil is one that's really good. And you can apply that. I have a neroli perfume that is just incredible because I told you that's my favorite. And that you can apply. If you're going into a meeting, you're finishing your ritual and you know you're going into a meeting and you want to be really calm, maybe you're a little stressed with that, jasmine is a beautiful oil to help you to be calm. So that's just some of the things to do. You can also do something that I love to do, which is called havening. And havening is a big, big study. And basically, you set out your intention for the day. And this is the havening. It works like this, very calming. And then I do some tapping. And then I stimulate the lymphatics. And this is actually my new hug for people. We stimulate the lymphatics here. We do some tapping. And then we do some havening. So that's just a short thing because we don't have a lot of time now. But isn't that a beautiful way to start your day? How can you not be happy?
Yeah, those things, if you tap into our neuroscience, we are using our touch, our sensory to force ourselves to shut down that prefrontal cortex where we're constantly doing analytics decisions. If you're waking up in the morning already thinking about your endless to-do list, you're not going to be in a great spot. There are plenty of studies have been shown it's not so much on how early you get up, but it's that first hour that you get up, set yourself on the right track. So these sensory touch means what? We're lighting up our limbic part of our brain, right? That joyful, that emotional part. And we're tapping into lymphatics side that will drain some of the toxic. I love what you're mentioning. Use these essential oil to calm ourselves. So every night I love my diffuser. So I put my rosemary, a little bit lemon and peppermint. I love peppermint. That helps me to sleep. Now, I'm someone who never had problems sleeping, but it helps with even at least for allergy season as well. It helps with me with my sinus. And what you mentioned about using essential oil, almost like perfume. And that is such a great idea, especially in the summertime. I know it's hot in Houston, so I create these different mixtures, and peppermint helps with cooling too. So I spray on myself all the time, roll on. One of the base carrier I like is the almond oil. So
Sweet almond oil. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So as we know, we can go to Linda to create these special profiles on whatever you're needing. And then she can select exactly what you need from all these amazing things.
I just want to say something. When you spoke about the limbic system of the brain, that's really important for aromatherapy because as you inhale these amazing aromatics, either through a diffuser or you smelt it through your hands, these essential oils, they break down and they go into the cilia of your nose. There are hairs in your nose and there are receptors. There are millions of receptors there specific to each aroma that comes in. These are now called odor molecules. And from there, it goes to the olfactory epithelium at the base of your nose. And there are 20 million nerve receptors there. And from there, it goes via the olfactory nerve directly to the limbic system of the brain, which is your Paleolithic brain. And that's where thoughts, feelings, memories, and emotions are actually processed. So that is what happens. And the studies show that within 4 minutes of you inhaling an oil, it's already in your brain. And from your brain, it then sends messages to every part of your body, helping your endocrine system, helping everything in your body. So aromatherapy is not just a smell, good feel. There's a lot of science behind this. I'm actually on a research committee for a national association. the Alliance of Aromatic International. I lecture at their conferences. And we do scientific, and I write scientific articles as well. So it can help you on so many levels.
Exactly. Now we know cranial nerve wise, your sensory of smell is closest pathway to your brain. And that's why even these smell can trigger different memories, trigger these joyful moments for us. And that's why a lot of research has been done with these things, right? And it's amazing how much tools we have in nature, and these things make sure you buy these all natural ones that does not have additional additives. So read these bottles. I'm sure Linda can give you more information. So now we know all of us can be experts in our perfect niche on we love to talk endless for hours on. And it's hard if we want to be experts in all different fields of life. And that's okay, because that makes us human. I ask our speakers to take a quick 3 minutes assessment on themselves to figure out, are there really unforeseen roadblocks in your life that's preventing you from create that perfect harmony? And how can you leverage on things that you're already doing so well and bring other things into surface to do that reassessment? Because self-determination theory in psychology tells us if we are more sure about our internal value, our drive, and be able to reflect more, it makes us more resilient, more persistent, and higher performance. So Linda, when you took your assessment and you saw the life wheel before the show, any thought pop up in your head?
Well, the main thought was I'm really proud of myself because I'm genuinely very balanced in my life. I love my career. I love my family. I'd like to spend more time with friends because I spend a lot of time at work with my patients and clients. And I do a lot of public speaking and write professional articles. So that all takes a lot of time. So that is one area that I would like to spend more time on. And then spirituality. I'm working with the oils daily, and I'm very connected, and I'm very connected to my religion as well. But I'd like to be able to have more time to meditate and just really connect to a higher source. So that's what came up for me doing the wheel. So thank you. That was fabulous.
Oh, I so appreciate you saying that. As all you guys know, I am someone who constantly concentrating on productivity and higher performance. It's not to say we all have to be on the top of our game all the time, but it's about buying our time back. If we can truly be staying in our desire zone, just like what Linda is saying, oh, I wanted to do these things more because I enjoy. That's one of the primary things to stay in our desire zone. And on top of that, I'm also really good at doing that task. So then we don't get pivot into the distraction zone or disinterest zone. And that really causes us to slow down our momentum, procrastinate, and really be critical about our results. So it's amazing that you so authentically shared all these things. How would people find you when they want to learn more about you, find your spot?
So I have a few websites. I have aromaticwellnesswarrior.com. That's WARRIOR, because I am the aromatic wellness warrior. And then I have my spa, which is Beauty Clinique, KLINIEK.com. And I've been there for 38 years, almost 39 years. And then I have lymphatictherapyservices.com. So I wear many hats, but I work together from the same place. And then I have essential oil blends, and I do customize, and I do counseling online, and just love to share. And especially for busy entrepreneurs, you can use essential oils to increase your productivity, help reduce your stress levels, help you to have a better sleep, and help you to bring more joy into your life. And then essential oils for your family as well. And all of that helps to being a more productive, happier, more balanced entrepreneur.
Right. So our audience, our majority are working professional in the healthcare industry. Some of them are having their own private practice, wellness practice. A large of them are still working for a large organization. I'm sure it doesn't matter what area you are, when your job is intense, when your career is carrying on multiple facets and have different directions, both requirement from your family and work, then it's more essential to see what about myself? Am I treating my body in the best way that I can be on the top of my game? Because as I always say, doesn't matter if you are performing that you feel like at the top of your game. If you don't have the right energy, no matter how many ways we can talk about productivity, cut down some of the mundane work and highlighting what you love to do, stay in your desire, you're not able to perform them. So look up what Linda can offer you. She has so many vast resources, and don't get overwhelmed. Just pick one topic and get started. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us today. Please leave us a review on iTunes. We would love to hear about your thoughts and anything additional that you would love us to discuss on our future episodes. Until next time, bye-bye. All right, my friend. How did you love this episode? Make sure to subscribe to our show so you can continue to build your positive intelligence for that beautiful mind of yours to live powerfully and passionate. I know this is just the tip of the iceberg. You probably have a lot more questions on actually how do I implement those things into my own life? Well, this is the solution. Joining us inside the private Facebook group, go to facebook.com/groups/powerful passionate, where I go live weekly to answer any questions that you have and continue to put more resources for you to help you to get to that point. You can be both powerful and passionate, where you're no longer working on any mundane work and truly focusing on the things that matter. You can be both powerful and passionate, where you can overcome any mental roadblocks keeping you from success. You can be both powerful and passionate, where you feel energized from the moment you woke up to the time you go to bed. Join me, and together we can create a life where you can be both powerful and passionate.